State, man.
So how have things been going? You look
really good, man.
You look a little bit different from the last time we saw you.
Well, you know, we've been on tour with White Zombie and stuff, and you know, it's just
it's starting
kind
to
of a dark thing. You
going
know,
out.
it's horrifying, and we've all gone through these disgusting metamorphoses, and it's been really fun.
Let's get rid of this so you can just like.
All right.
It worked. Anyways, you have to keep your head like that. But it was a good gag, and it worked. Anyways, you're out on the road with White Zombie.
Yep, and Trouble.
Which is a fun show. Yeah, I just found that out, you know, last week. I didn't even know you guys were out. And that show's going good, because those are three good bands. And I'm not saying it because you're here, because you know that I'm a big fan of all three bands. That's a killer show to go out and see, you know? I wouldn't say you guys suck in front of you either.
Well, that's true. I mean, it's, you don't do that type of thing. But no, actually, it's good for all the people and stuff. Everybody digs it, and it's worth the money. You know what I'm saying? Three killer bands, and it's happening, man. Every show, I'd say 98 point whatever is sold out. You know, it's killer.
Now, do you like playing these type of three-band bills? I remember seeing a couple years back with Exodus and Suicidal, and it's three good shows.
Well, if it's a good show, you know, you can't complain. You know, if it's something that the people want to see, it's killer. You know, if you got a band on the bill that's lame or something, you know, and no one wants to see them, I guess it wouldn't work. But, you know, we got lucky with this one. You know, all three bands are killing.
Now, the nice thing is you're also out there headlining now. Before you were out there opening up for Skid Row, which was also great because it kind of got you in front of a different crowd, and it's good that you've been playing in front of masses now.
That's probably the most helpful tour that we've done. You know, to support this last record, man. And plus, we made good friends with those cats, and hopefully they'll be coming out to the New York show and stuff. You know.
Okay, I want to talk to you about a lot of stuff. Talk about the record and all sorts of stuff. And we've also got a world premiere. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it right now. It's a world premiere from Great White. The new album is called Psycho City, and here they are. Here's Big Goodbye from Great White. Something that I want to talk about, for instance, on this song, you've got a lot of energy in your band. When it seems like you're singing on the album, live in concert, you put a lot of emotion into the stuff you have. Even though This Love starts off almost ballady, it's still got a lot of emotion. I mean, are these things that you write about in the songs that mean a lot to you?
Well, yeah, to say, you know, bluntly, yes. You know, I write about real-to-life stuff that perhaps other people, like, you know, our fans and stuff can relate to. And that's what happened, you know, particularly on This Love. The video itself, you know, being classified as a heavy metal band and stuff like that, you know, we're going to get edited and all that stuff. And it's nobody's fault, really. But the video doesn't really depict what the song's about. And the song's about a girl that's tortured by, an innocent girl, so to speak, someone naive. Anyway, tortured by like this streetwise cat and stuff, man. You know, threatens her with killing himself and death and stuff like that. And it's just about mental torture.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to put certain things of what a song's really about into a video.
I know.
Like when you read a book and then it's transferred to a movie, it looks like something different to somebody else.
Exactly, good point. Right.
Okay, we're going to be playing that video in a little bit when the Headbangers Ball continues. Phil from Pantera and Rob from White Zombie is going to be out here in a little bit. Both these bands are playing together, and killer Bill. One thing I want to talk about with the new record, since it came out, we talked to you right about when it came out. The album's called Vulgar Display of Power. I like the record. I recommend the record. And you're going to be going out on the road, I guess, in Europe with Megadeth, who is a metal band that has just hit that platinum plateau when you sell over 1 million records. And does it look like to you that now more and more people are getting accepted or into this type of music, the heavier stuff? I mean, before, you wouldn't think you would hear something like a Megadeth on a top 40 radio station. Now you're hearing heavier stuff. And do you think that maybe now we're going to get the masses into a band like Pantera? I mean, it'd be nice.
I guess it's really, the way we feel about it is it like a growing process. Cowboys from Hell was, you know, sold what it's sold, Vulgar selling what it's selling, which is, you know, more than Cowboys, so we've obviously done better. So I guess it's all up to us writing a great third record. You know, it's up to us writing stuff, you know, people want to hear and not selling out, not losing our integrity at all. The next record is going to be heavy.
Okay, this is one thing, everybody uses that term, and most of the time they don't really mean it. a lot of times a band will take a certain style of music and kind of change it to make it more radio or friendly for top 40. As far as I'm concerned, Vulgar Display of Power, as opposed to Cowboys, Vulgar Display of Power is a lot heavier than Cowboys.
Next
I mean, it's much heavier.
Next record's going to be heavier than Vulgar also.
Yeah.
It's going to be heavier, but you know, it's just going to be a different record. It's not going to be Vulgar Display Part 2. It's going to be the new album. We don't have a title yet. It's just going to be a
But you're already working on it.
Well, we're all have our ideas about it, and my personal ideas are
Heavy.
abrasive, so to speak, you know.
Well, we're going to talk to Phil a little bit more later when we bring Rob out. But right now, let's play a Pantera video. Go ahead, introduce it.
Okay, this is a Pantera video. This is one called This Love. Check it out.
Nobody's seen this for 100 years.